Today on Joe Bonsai. Surprise, surprise, a juniper. But this one's very interesting, and it's a cutting that's, I think it might have been my second year, so it's a 3-year-old cutting, and we're gonna bonsai that today. Very intrigued as to what's going on with this thing, because again, it's one of my own cuttings. It's like very minty scent in here. Got a lot of nice roots for 3 years. Very healthy specimen. Very healthy. Intrigued. I actually really like this one. It's got a very unique look. So the original cutting went 4 inches into the ground. 2 to 4. I don't really remember. All I remember is that back then, I'm sorry, let me reposition this camera. It's not about me. It's about the bonsai. So, just that a little bit. All right. So, anyways, when I put the branch in, I started out putting them in a lot deeper than recommended, because fresh to the bonsai scene and not knowing how things would go in Oregon, the PNW, I wanted to give it as much opportunity to work as possible. So, it started out in a group that was in a giant pot. Look at how vigorous these roots are. Just really, really good. Now, I'm not going to worry about it. How healthy that looks. So good. As you can see, a lot of surface roots, but I'm going to cut these ones off because I found the deep down where the roots are actually doing really good. So I'm just going to cut those roots off. It's not going to hurt the plant. And then you have all this extra stuff, but first let's go ahead and Get this pot ready for repot. So this pot has grates already down. These are some pots that you can get online on Amazon. You can get them, I want to say by the dozen, but really it's like by the half dozen. So got that. And now, as usual, I'm going to use a scoop of succulent mix, which is very similar to what I already got in there, but that's all decomposed, and what's left is the pumice, and at this point I was using something else, vermiculite. So now we're gonna mix this up real good. I'm gonna put a nice little base layer because this is tall enough. I actually want it to sit above, but that's a little bit too much above. That looks almost promising. Huh? Okay. I'm just gonna put a shallow layer. Get these suckers in. Now, I don't know if I want to do it like that, if I want to continue going, laying over. So, like that. I mean, wow, that actually looks good. That looks really good. So is that. Oh, okay. I do know, well, so is that. Yeah, okay. I think we're going with this. Now, once again, I like to reuse some of the potting soil that comes in a plant when I transplant, because I personally think that it might actually help with the accepting plant. Like, I think it'll be easier for the transformation for the plant when it has a little bit of its own biome that it was in included, so that you gotta pack this in, because especially during winter time you want to get it packed. You don't want a lot of air in there. Freeze up and be a bad day. So get that cleared away on the top. Now there is a lot of surface roots, but okay, so that's just its original potting. That looks like a decent bonsai already, but we're gonna trim it up and get it prepped for when the winter comes. When winter comes. Prepared to get rid of all lower branches. really, this one's just gonna end up being a small cleanup. Small cleanup aisle 5.
What?
Again, like I said, I really liked how it just naturally grew. I'll fully admit, I don't just plant everything. I do select which branches I want to go in for a chance, because I see potential in certain branches, and so whatever potential I saw in this one, I really am happy to see it come to fruition. Now, as cool as that is, that is 5. So 5 branches. I'm just going to continue cleaning up these branches. Thinking this one less might be more. Let's see up here. See, I think I'm going with that for a face. Even with 4, it does have like this odd piece here that kind of keeps it in balance. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. Yeah, I think that might actually be a little too busy. Right there, get rid of that. And actually, so I want to see this one curve more up. So this is actually way thicker wire than necessary for this lower branch, but for this upper branch, it's going to definitely help me get the style that I'm looking for with this particular branch. So we're going to go down a little bit, and then we're going to come up and then pull it forward. Oh, wow. Okay. So that looks better. That's what we got right there. So that helps, and then eventually another leader will come out of this. But for the most part, this one is done. Let's go ahead and move this down and get it. All right. Yeah. That one I think is going to be too wild back there. Take away both of those. Top that. Out. All right. So there she is. Yeah. And once again, I have forgotten to get before pictures. So I'm going to have to pull it off of the video. A little bit of akadama to sprinkle on the top. Give it a more deserty feel. All right, now that looks nice.